Welcome to Constructive Conversations, the podcast dedicated to raising the standard of excellence in light construction. I'm your host, Colton Lingle. Each episode will explore the people, products, and processes that are shaping the future of this industry. From practical insights to proven best practices, you'll discover how to build better businesses, relationships, and buildings. This is where excellence isn't just expected, it's the baseline. Get ready, because today's constructive conversation starts now. Welcome back to Constructive Conversations. I'm your host, Colton Lingle. For those of you watching this, instead of just listening to it, you'll notice the background is different. I actually just moved into an office a little while ago, and so some of the cause for the delay in this coming out has been transitioning to a new office and trying to figure things out. So we're still not fully set on a layout for the podcast, but for now, you're sitting behind my desk with me. So today's episode, we're going to talk about something that I've been working on recently that will hopefully help us in our business and maybe can help you and certainly help you if you're a homeowner as you're looking at contractors to choose and maybe another wrinkle to think about. But if you're a contractor, give you a thought process to maybe think about how to do things just a little bit better and to raise that bar, raise the standard here in light construction, certainly in the decking industry if you're another deck pro. So that topic is 20-year framing warranty. If you're like us, or if you know anything about us, we like to use composite, and especially we like to use PVC from TimberTech. They are top-of-the-line products that last a really long time. The weak point that we have found with these products is that the products last a really long time, but the framing underneath doesn't. For instance, I was just out of town up where my parents live up in Wisconsin, and we took my son, who's 3, to the park I used to go play at when I was a kid. And that park has some of the very first original composite decking. It's probably, I don't know, 30 plus years old at this point. It's still doing fairly well. I mean, we're talking they still used like Phillips head, almost drywall screws to install this, however long ago. And it's held up surprisingly well. It doesn't look amazing, but it's still in great shape. Kids have been playing on it for years and years and years. And then, but the framing underneath has given way. And so it's bowed and messed up in a lot of places, and it's real soft because there's no framing underneath. But there's no way to, without just replacing the entire playground. This is a really cool playground built out of wood framing and composite decking. They're just going to have to tear it down because the framing's disappeared. And it's really sad. It's one of my favorite playgrounds that I've ever been at, mostly because it's nostalgic and I have a lot of fond memories from there. But there's just no way to replace it really well. So the framing's given out, and the decking would still go on and on and on. So that's a weak point that we've identified. We're partnered with TimberTech and Trex as installers, so there's levels of warranty that come with their products, and then some more warranty that comes with the product since we're certified installers. And then on top of that, there's just our guarantee that that's going to be a good product. But wood framing, unless you're going to go to a steel or aluminum frame, which is going to last a really long time, but for a lot of folks just puts the price point out of reach. Even for an expensive price point, when you're using composite or PVC, it still puts it out even further out of reach. So for most folks, it's going to be a wood framing. And we are obviously trying to use processes to keep that framing around as long as possible. That's our goal. But it's just a thought process of if that's our goal to make it last as long as possible, then why not put our name behind it? I had a mentor of mine challenge us to that not that long ago of, hey, put a framing warranty behind it and make good on your promise. You're planning on being here for 20 years as a company, so why not put your promise behind it as you're building the decks to make sure that it's gonna be there. So went through the process to develop that framing warranty. We're about ready to go live with that warranty. It's a 20-year warranty that is transferable, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But this 20-year warranty is for fixing any parts or pieces of the deck. It's not necessarily completely reframing the deck, but it's just fixing any parts or pieces that go bad after we've built it. But it requires us to build everything from the ground up. So at the very least, determining the footings are in perfect condition, if not either digging new footings, and then everything from those post bases and set in the concrete all the way up to the deck framing platform. All of that has to be brand new for us to give you a warranty on that. And then you have to use some sort of composite or PVC material on top of that, because as a 20-year warranty, I don't want to have a wood frame or wood deck on it, because a wood deck isn't supposed to last 20 years. People try and make them last 20 years, but especially here in Western North Carolina, where we get a lot of rainfall, wood decks just don't last a very long time. So I can't warranty something underneath it that's going to just not be there. For the protection above it is not going to be strong enough for the long enough period of time. But composite and PVC decking is where this warranty is focused towards, and then it's there, and it's transferable for the homeowner. So the reason we made it transferable is because we recognize that people are spending a lot of money on our decks. They are investing a great deal, and they want to see a return on that investment, obviously. So one of the ways people see a return on investment here is houses tend to change hands fairly frequently, just based on the type of clientele that and the market that we have here in Western North Carolina. A lot of people, it's their second home or a retirement home, but then they choose to move to be closer to family or whatever. So a lot of our folks, their time horizon for how long they're going to hold on to their home is a lot shorter. But if they spend a significant investment with us, we want that investment to bear fruit. So as they go to sell that home, they can go to the new homeowner and say, hey, this has a warranty, as opposed to something else where, if you just slap it together, throw it up real quick, that may or may not last after the new homeowner's into the home. And whereas we're going to stand behind our product, whether it's the original homeowner or somebody new that purchases the home. And so that carries on some of the value of the property or value of the deck as they invest into that. That it's going to be there for a longer period of time, and that value can transfer to a new homeowner. So that's why we chose to do that. It gives more value to our clients. And we're really hoping that bears fruit for them in the coming years as they go on to bigger and better things, that they can have that warranty to pass on as they go to sell their home. This also allows us to focus on the products that we want to build and work with, the projects we want to build, the products we want to work with. Now we're definitely leaning into the composite and the PVC almost fully. There may be an occasional deck that we do out of pressure treated, but for the most part, we're fully leaned into that. And that's the direction we want to go. We want to have our products last a long time. We've talked about having sanctuary for our clients. You've heard me talk about that. We talk about that here on a regular basis. We're trying to provide the best possible scenario, the best possible situation for our clients, and we feel that's provided with composite and PVC, and then we can back it up so that they don't have to worry about it when they're out on their back deck and they get a brand new deck built. They don't have to worry about it in in 2 years, when it's a pressure treated deck, just have to stain it again. They don't have to worry about it ever if it's PVC or composite. In contrast, I should say, they'll have to start worrying about it if it's a pressure treated deck. But if it's a PVC or composite deck with our framing warranty, they don't ever have to worry about it. It's always going to be good. It's always going to be there for them. And we're always going to be able to come out and service that warranty so that they don't ever have to think about it. They just give us a call and we take care of it for them. Because they've showed that loyalty to us in investing with us, then we feel like we should in turn show that loyalty to them and keep their investment strong. So just going over my notes here of what I wanted to talk about. It just allows us to lean into our quality aspect. It allows us to really focus on making sure that we provide the best quality product to give them that peace of mind. And we felt like this was an important aspect of that. And so that's what we're doing. So I'm going to flip this on you as the listener. What are you guys doing in your projects to be able to give your clients peace of mind? How are you creating that peace of mind for your client? We've talked about process before, the process that you use. We'll talk about that again here in a little bit. So we've added some things to our process to give more peace of mind, especially because we have to have some documentation for our warranty to keep track of that. So we've added some things to our process for peace of mind. But also, what are your guarantees that you're offering to make sure that you give them the best possible product so that they can have that peace of mind? They can have sanctuary. When they come to their house, to their home, they want to be there. They want to enjoy it. They don't want to have to think about the maintenance. They don't want to have to deal with all of that. So if they're thinking about their home, we want to provide that sanctuary, that comfort, that rest for them, and take away those worries and ease those pains. This is just one of those steps in that process. So a little bit shorter episode for you guys today, but I promise I'd get one out for you. And here it is. So what are you guys doing to get better today? Stay humble, stay hungry. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks for joining us on Constructive Conversations, where we're raising the standard of excellence one episode at a time. If you found today's discussion valuable, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you know a homeowner or contractor who could benefit from these insights, share this podcast with them. Until next time, keep building smarter, keep raising the bar, and keep the conversation constructive.